Okay, Mike J. Anthony here with another update from Razzleton. I'm basically making this video because, well, number one, I always do if there's something cool to report, and number two, I've been getting a few questions about is it still paying. So I wanted to go ahead and show you in my account. So I'm actually in withdrawals history and show you that yes, it is still paying. At least for now it is. Here is the last withdrawal that I've made. It's actually the first withdrawal of this year, of 2017, because the withdrawals I made before were all in 2016. So here's the latest one that I've gotten, and it's January 14, which is today. And here I am on timeanddate.com, so you can see it's January 14. It's 3 o'clock in Atlantic City, where I'm at. So that's the current time. So you can see here's January 14. So I basically made this request yesterday though. So I think it takes up to 48 hours to receive any type of withdrawal requests. So I got it in about a day. So I made my request actually yesterday and I just got it today. Today is January 14. It was $79. I actually received, let's go to my Bitcoin account, and here it is, January 14, and I actually received 110 because of the Bitcoin exchange rate through Razzleton. So they have their own exchange rate. So again, a lot of you are asking questions about like when you go to deposit. Now I believe I brought this up in previous videos, but I need to explain to you again that when you go to so let me go back to Razzleton. So when you go to make your deposit, you're going to pick one of these plans, beginner, it's $10 minimum. You're going to pick one of, you're going to pick Bitcoin. You're going to make a deposit. So I say I want to deposit $50. And then, so you got to have three things here, or else it's not going to do it. You're going to have which plan. Make sure that's checked. You're going to have which account, Bitcoin, or if I wanted to use to reinvest what's already in my account, you would hit this one. But let's say this is the first time I'm ever making a deposit and I have no money in there. I would use this one, okay, Bitcoin, and I put in $50. You have to put what you want in there. But a lot of people are under the impression that you're going to deposit exactly $50. That's not true. What happens is it gets converted because of Bitcoin. You're using Bitcoin, so it's going to automatically convert that into their exchange rate, which I believe is $600 US to one Bitcoin. It doesn't matter what the current price of Bitcoin is, because the current price of Bitcoin is actually, let's go to my dashboard. Current price of Bitcoin is actually like 136. Okay, so let's see, I'm just looking here. So anyway, that's the current price, but it doesn't matter when you're in your Bitcoin account. This is going to be converted at Razzleton's Bitcoin exchange rate, which is $600. So that's why you're having to deposit more than you originally thought. So if I put this $50 in here, and believe me, it's not a problem that you didn't realize this. I didn't either, and I was like, what's going on? I had the same exact questions. So that's what's going on though. So if I put in $50, I'm going to expect to deposit at least 60 or $70. Okay, so go ahead and make new deposit. What it did was, so here it is. It says it right here. The rate 1 Bitcoin equals 600 is required to display the statistics in your personal account only. Okay, and it tells you investment plans work with a fixed amount of Bitcoins which you are transferring, which you transferred opening a deposit. For example, investing in 1 Bitcoin, you will be getting the selected percentage of this sum regardless of the cryptocurrency rate. So that's what I just explained to you when I said it did not matter what the current rate is. It's only at their rate, okay, which is right here. Doesn't matter that Bitcoin is over $800. So, but because of that, it's going to go ahead and convert their rate along with the current rate. So $50 is going to be this. So you have to send exactly what they tell you to send. Okay, you can't go in and you can't go into your Coinbase account and then say, I want to send $50. You know, you can't, and then put US dollars here. You can't do that, because if I hit send funds, it's going to convert it to 0.149. Oh, sorry, that's just what's in my wallet. It's going to convert it to, let me go ahead and get the address first, because I want this to, never get this thing copied. So I want this to convert. So I don't know what $50 is yet in Bitcoin, but it's going to convert it for me. But let me go ahead and put a valid address in here. So I would put send funds, and it's going to ask me to confirm. So I'm not going to confirm because I don't want to do that right now. But look what it converted it to. It converted it to 0.060085. That's what $50 is. Okay? At the current rate. Is that what Razzleton told you to send? No, it's not. They told me to send 0.0833334. Okay? You have to send this right here. Do not go in and put $50 of your own and then leave it there. That's not what they told you to send, because it will not, it's going to come up short when they convert that. What you have to do is go back, put in exactly in Bitcoin, move this to Bitcoin, and then put in exactly what they told you to send, which was that. Now I'll hit send funds, and guess what? It converted it to $69.35. Remember when I said that it would be 60 or 70 bucks? I was right on the money. It's almost $70. That's what you have to send. Don't worry about the fact that it's more money. Just, you'll get it back on the end. When you go ahead and get your profit at the end of 15 days, this is going to be more money. So you're not going to lose any money. Okay, because right now it looks like I'm losing $19.35. Well, that's not true, because you're going to get it back with the exchange rate on the other side after you get your profit and after you make your withdrawal. Okay, so always put, if you put in $50, always put what they tell you to send up here. That's the correct rate. So I've had several people ask me why they tried to put in $50 or whatever they tried to put in, and they came up short. This is why. It's because they did not send what Razzleton told you to send. They went in there and they put the exact amount that they wanted to send. Well, it's not, because if I wanted $50, if I wanted $50, I actually have to put in $69.35, because that's what they told me to send. After you hit confirm, that will now show up as $50 like you want it. Okay? So it's going to show up as 50 bucks back in your account balance up here. Okay? So even though you put in what's going to amount to $69, it's going to say $50 at your balance. And that's what you want. So don't go in and change anything. As soon as you go to make your deposit and you select your plan and you select your payment processor, and I recommend Bitcoin. As soon as you put in any amount, it could be 10 bucks, you're going to actually be sending something like 15, They're going to tell you, send 0.01667. Well, that's not going to be $10. That's going to be a little bit more than $10. So what? Don't worry about it. Just send exactly what they told you to send, because it will all even out in the end, okay? So don't worry about, the fact that it's not a one-to-one exchange rate. This is the exchange rate right here. It's 1 to 600. And that's why you have to send a little bit more. Okay, so don't worry about that, because that's exactly why when I received my, let me go back. That's why when I withdrew $79, I actually received 110. That's the exact reason why I received 110. And so you're not losing any money. You'll get it back after you make a withdrawal, and you will see that you have received more than you put in, so you get everything back that you think you lost on the back end, okay? So that explains it right there. So you don't have to ask any more questions. Just go in there and make sure you send exactly what they tell you to send. It doesn't matter how much money you put in there, okay? You put in $10, $50, $100. it's going to tell you exactly what to send. Do not change this figure. Just go ahead and send exactly what they told you to send to this address, and everything will be fine. So that's really all I wanted to say in this video. And again, it is paying. Make sure you do your due diligence and follow use common sense. Don't invest more than you can afford to lose and all that. I'm still recommending the beginner and the lower plans for now. If I happen to build up over $1,000, I will start recommending this plan. The antibiotic is cool as well. It just pays slightly, and I mean slightly above these guys. It's not really a big deal. I'm currently testing this one, but that's going to be sometime in the spring, and I don't know if the company will still even be around at that time. So if they are, then I will hopefully be able to report good news. But if not, oh well, I gave it a shot. Anyway, click the link below if you have not registered for this. If you have, just make sure you follow my instructions for making deposits. If you're new, just go ahead. It's a $10 minimum. Again, you're going to have to deposit a little bit more than 10 because of the exchange rate. So just keep that in mind. All right, this is Mike J. Anthony, and hopefully I will see you on the next video.